Hello guys, my name is Anna Maria. You are very welcome to my channel. Here I talk about life abroad and about education. And in today's video I want to prepare you to move abroad, and I want to tell you what you have to take in account in order to successfully and happily move abroad, to reduce the stress and have and enjoy your new experience in the new country. So, let me start with the fact that there are some important things to do at home in your home country and then move abroad. So the first thing is going to be meet all your friends, relatives and meet your parents before you go abroad. Have a goodbye party, tell them how much you love them, hug them, spend as much time as possible with them before you leave, as you'll miss them a lot. Number 2 is cancel all your memberships. You might pay for the phone, you might have a gym membership, you might be a member of a club, so you have to cancel everything, as it will help you reduce expenditure, it will help you have less debt, and you'll be sure that everything is fine in your home country while you are abroad. Now, there are some things you need to know about the country you'll move to. So, Number 3, this is going to be economics. You have to be aware of the economic cycle of a country you're going to be to, because the country can be in a recession, or it can be in its boom and it will be followed by a recession, certainly, because there is an economic cycle, and you have to be aware about this because it will influence a lot. It will influence the job opportunities, prices in the country, and a lot of other things. Number 4 is salaries. It's important to know what salary you'll have or what income you'll have, as you'll be able to know how much money you'll possess and how much you can spend. Number 5 are job opportunities. You need to make sure that there are enough jobs in the industry you are working in the new country. As when you'll move, you'll need to find a job as soon as possible. You'll need to try to blend into the society, to understand them, to begin working. So it's really important that there are enough job opportunities. The next one is expenses. It's very important to know and to have actually a list of your expenses, because before you move abroad, you need to know how much you'll spend on all your basic needs, as you'll be able to count what you can spend those money on, how much money you can save, or how much money you can invest. The next one will be taxation. It's important to know what's the taxation system in the country you'll move to, because sometimes you can be taxed 20%, sometimes you will be taxed 40%. For example, in Ireland, at the beginning, you are emergency taxed with about 60% of your income, and you remain with only 40% of your income, which is really difficult, especially at the beginning, and you have to be aware about that, and you have to have enough savings before you move to the new country. The next one is renting. It's really important to make sure that renting or buying a house is affordable in the new country, as I'll give Ireland again as an example. In Ireland, here is a renting crisis. It's really difficult to find a place to rent, and sometimes you can pay 700 euros for a really small single room in the city center, and you won't get even the best conditions for these 700 euros. Or if you want to rent a house, you'll have to pay between 2,000 to 3,000 euros a month. And sometimes you have to be ready that you'll live with strangers, and those strangers have different habits. They may love cleanliness, or they hate cleanliness, so you'll have to try to live, to find a common language together with those strangers, and it's really tough. That's why you have to be prepared for that. Number 9 is transportation. You can obviously use the train, the bus, the tram, your personal car, but you need to know the prices for all of these means of transport, and you need to know the prices. You need to find out which is the fastest and which is the cheapest and which is the most affordable and the best mean of transport personally for you in your personal situation. It's really important to speak the language of a country you're going to move to, because you have to somehow express what you want, what you need, what are you going to buy, for example. And if you don't speak really well, or you're not perfect in the language of a country you want to move to, it's important, it's vital to go straight away to courses and to learn the language. Try to improve your grammar, try to improve your speaking, try to understand the culture better. It will help you a lot to blend into the society. Number 11 is social benefits. You always have to check what social benefits you can get, because, for example, you might have children, so it means you can get some child allowance, or you can get taxed less, for example, and you can invest those money obviously in the development of your children, or, for example, you can get some social welfare in some countries. So you have to be aware about that and maybe use some of these social benefits. And the last but not least at all is do not rely on your friends or relatives, because they have their own difficulties, pressure, their own challenges and problems, and unfortunately they won't be able to only help you. They have to somehow deal with their personal life, with their renting, with their children, with their job, and obviously they won't be able to take care and look after you permanently. Obviously you have to ask for some favors. If you need something, you definitely have to ask for it, but you have to be respectful in the same time. It was a short summary of vital things that you need to know before you move to a new country. It's important because you'll have less stress, you'll be informed, fully informed about the country you move to, you'll feel better, you will enjoy your new life, and you will be prepared. And this is what I want you to be: prepared, to be happy, and to enjoy the new life in the new country. Thank you guys for watching me. I really hope this video was useful for you, and I will see you next time.